Hello friends, here I will show you how to create an app where the teacher will act as an admin and he can post results and messages, and the user or the students can only see the result and the messages. So here is this app where the first page is main.xml and this contains email, edit username and edit password and a register button. It also has a login button. So when user enters all these details and click on register button, then when he clicks on register button, I will register him. I will set a string variable username to edit username get text, and then I will register him using fauth create user with email, edit email and password, edit password. And before that I have to check if length of edit email, length of edit password and length of edit username is more than 0. Okay, and in the event on create user complete, if it is success, then I create a new map variable, put key username, value the username, and I put key user ID. The value of user ID will be this thing, the Firebase auth get UID, and then I add it to the Firebase DB component user data, add key Firebase auth get UID value map. Okay, and then I move to verify email activity, and here I use this code for sending email verification, which I have described in my previous videos, so you can watch that. And here on login button click, I move to verify email activity. So here one thing which you have to remember is that there is this Firebase DB component fire user data with data location user data, and to this user data I add the key Firebase auth UID, and this contains these two keys, username and user ID, and they will contain the name of the user and ID of the user. Now let's move to the verify email activity. So here if the verification email is received and the user has verified his email, then he can log in using the same username, same email and password. But if he has not verified, then he will not be able to log in. So here on the in the event login button click, I check if length of edit email and edit password is more than 0. If it is more than 0, I sign in with email, edit email and password, edit password. So this is how I sign in. Now I also have a forgot password button and a forgot password activity. In this activity I have an email and a button and this Firebase auth component fauth. So when this button is clicked, I use fauth send password reset email to edit text 1 get text, and in the event on reset password email sent, if it is success, I toast the message check your email address and finish activity. So this is forgot password activity. Now back to the verify email activity. So here when login button is clicked, I sign in, and in the event on sign in user complete, if it is success, then I check if email verified. So if the user has verified his email, then I move to overview activity and I finish this activity. Okay, and if email is not verified, then I show a dialog that your email is not verified, and if the login is not successful, I toast the error message. And in the event main.xml, in on create, I have this if Firebase auth is logged in, and if email is verified, then move to overview activity and finish this activity. Else toast verify email activity and move to verify email activity. So this means that if user is logged in and email is not verified, then he will move to verify email activity, and if user is logged in and email is verified, he will move to overview activity. This is in main.xml or main activity. So let's move to overview activity. Here in overview activity, I will display the username and the email of the user, and then I have these buttons: text view logout, text view admin, button 2 and list view 1. So let's have a look at on create. There is nothing. So here I have added this component user data, which contains details of all the users. Then I have this Firebase DB component news, then a Firebase auth component fauth, and I have two intent components I and result intent. So first event will be this thing, user data on child added and news on child added. So user data on child added, here I check if the child key equals Firebase auth get UID, means UID of the user. If it is equal to UID of the user, I get the username from child value and set it as text of text view name, and for text view email I set the text as Firebase auth get email. So this will display the name and email of the user. Now after this is the news on child added event. Here I get the data to a list map called news list and display this in list view 1. For displaying it in on child removed, it is same thing. So for displaying it in list view 1, I have this on bind custom view, where since I want to display it in opposite direction, like the new post will be on top and old post will be at the bottom. So for displaying like that, I set a number variable position. I set a number variable position to length of news list -1 minus position. Okay, it will be length of news list -1 minus position. So we reduce 1 from the length of list, and from that we reduce the position. So after that I make this, I'll just show you this custom view for this list view. The custom view is message underscore item. So this message underscore item contains date, text view message, and text view delete. So here in on bind custom view, I set text view delete as gone, and if in text view message I display get value at position key message of news list, and in text view date I display get value at position key date of list map news list. This is in on bind custom view. Now the buttons. The buttons are the logout button. When logout button is clicked, I use Firebase auth sign out, set screen main activity, and finish activity. Next is the admin button and check results button. So when this button 2, which is check results button, is clicked, I set intent screen to results activity. Then I put key username value, text view name get text, and put key user ID value Firebase auth get UID. So this is the UID of the user. He has to check his own result, and then start activity result intent. So this will take him to results activity, which looks like this results activity. This I will show you later. Now let's back to overview activity. It also has this button text view admin. So here only admin can, when admin clicks, he will move to admin panel activity. So for this we need the user ID of the admin, and we have to place it here. So this I will do by logging in this app. So I am just running the app, and then I will register as a new user, then I will find the user ID. This is going to be a long video because this app contains 10 pages. I have already shown you 3 pages. There are few more pages. Okay, so here in this app I will enter my email, then my username, and I will enter a password. I'll try one again. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So now I have registered successfully and it says email sent. So after this I have to check my email. Now I will go to my email, and here I will check for new messages. So here you can see that it contains this email. Follow the link to verify your email address. Here I will click on this. Your email has been verified. So after this I can sign in. So now I will enter my email and my password and log in. Okay, now I have successfully logged in. It displays my name and my email address. Now let's find the user ID. So for that we have to go to our Firebase console and go to authentication. In authentication you will find your email. So here you have to click on this copy icon. So it says user UID copied to clipboard. And now go back to Sketchware, and in the event text view admin, here you can put if Firebase auth get UID equals this UID, then move to admin panel activity. Otherwise you can show some message. Okay, so let's move to admin panel activity first. Okay, I haven't shown you this onBind custom view. Now this I have shown you. In onBind custom view I have made text view delete gone, so that user doesn't delete anything. So next is the admin panel activity. Admin panel activity contains 2 buttons: add news update and add result, and it contains an intent. So button news, when button news is clicked, I set screen, add news activity and start activity intent. It will directly take user to or admin to add news activity. Next is button result. Here I set screen to student list activity. It will take him to activity which displays list of all the students. So these are the 2 buttons. Now let's first have a look at the add result. So here is this, first we'll have a look at the add news update. So here is this add news activity. This contains an edit text where I can write any news, and a send button which will send the data, and there is a list view which displays the data. So here also I will display the data in reverse order. So it contains the same Firebase DB component news and fauth, Firebase auth fauth. In overview activity also you can see that it contains this Firebase DB component news. Okay, and I got the news using this block list map to this news list, and I displayed it like this. So I will do the same thing here in add news activity also. So here when user writes something in edit text 1 and clicks on this send button so in that case I check if length of edit text 1 is more than 0. If it is more than 0, then in a map variable I put key message value edit text 1 get text, and then I use a calendar component and get now, and in map value I put key map variable I put key date value calendar format ddmmmyyyy. So I store the date and the message and push it to the Firebase DB component news. I push this map variable to Firebase DB component news. Okay, this is in send button click. Now next event will be on child added, news on child added. So here I get the children to news list and I get the child key to key list. I have a list map called news list and a list string called child key list. So I get the children to news list and display this news list in list view 1. This is in on child added. For displaying it in onBind custom view, I set a number variable position to length of news list -1 minus position. Okay, I set position to length of news list -1 minus position, and then if this news list at position contains key message, then in text view message I display get value at position key message of list map news list, and similarly if it contains key date, then in text view date I display the key date of news list, and when text view delete is clicked, from Firebase DB news I delete key get at position of list string key list. Okay, here I use the key list for deleting data, and next event will be on child removed. So here I set a number variable delete position to index child key in list string key list, and then I delete at delete position of news list and delete at delete position of key list, and then list view refresh data. This is on child removed. So here this list view is a custom list view for which custom view is message item, which I have already shown you. It contains date, text view message, and text view delete. Now back to add news activity. So it contains only this much. So in this way user will add the news, the admin will add the news, and in overview activity the user can see the news. Now let's go back to admin panel. The next activity is add result button, which takes user to student list activity. So this student list activity contains a list view, which is a custom list view, and the custom view is username, which contains a text view student. So this students list activity, here I have a Firebase DB component user data. So this will contain the data, user data of all the users, and in the beginning the first event will be on child added. Here I get the children to list map user list and display user list in list view 1. For displaying it I have onBind custom view, where in text view student I display get value at position key username of list map user list, and then I have this list view 1 on item click event, where I set screen result list activity and put extra key username value get value at position key username of user list, and I put key user id value get value at position key user id of list map user list, and then I start activity intent. So this will take the user to result list activity. So this will display a list of users when admin clicks on any of that, he will move to the result list activity. So this activity will display the name of the user on which he clicked, and it will display a button add result, and it will display results for that user. So for this we need Firebase DB component results, and Firebase auth component fauth. And here in on create event, I will add the user ID of the user to the Firebase DB component. So for that I will use Firebase DB results stop listening, Firebase DB results stop listening. Then in text view name I will set text activity get extra key username. I will set a string variable result path to join results slash activity get extra key user ID. So the path will be results slash the user ID of the user, and I add it to the Firebase DB component. This results is Firebase DB component equal to underscore Firebase dot get reference result underscore path, which is the path which I specified. And after this I use Firebase DB results start listening. Okay, so this will display the name here, and then it will start listening for that user. So next event is Firebase DB results on child added. Here I get the children to list map result list and get the child key to list string exam list, and I display result list in list view 1. Same thing is in on child change, only difference is here I do not get the child key to exam list. In on bind custom view, okay, here it contains lot of text views. So this list view is a custom list view, and it contains the custom view result item. Here is this result item. It will display the exam, then the marks in maths, English and science, and then the maximum marks for maths, English and science, and then it contains button edit and button delete. So in result list activity in on bind custom view, text view exam will display the key exam of result list. Text view math will display the key maths. Then text view max will display maths, and similarly other text views will display the key English, max English, science and max science. And then I have button delete. When this is clicked from Firebase DB results, I delete key get at position of list string exam list. And after this I have button edit. When this is clicked, I set screen edit results activity, put key username value activity get extra key username, put key user ID value activity get extra key user ID, put key edit value get value at position key exam of list map result list. Okay, so for edit I put the key exam, and then I start this intent to move to edit results activity. And I have this one more button which is add result. So when this button is clicked, I move to edit results activity, and here also I put key username value activity get extra key username, user ID value activity get extra key user ID, and edit value empty. So when he has to add new, I will leave edit empty, otherwise I will put the exam in edit. Okay, next event is edit results activity. So here it contains these multiple text views for exam, maths, English, science, and maximum marks in maths, English and science, and contains a save button. And it also contains this Firebase DB component results. In on create event I do the same thing, results stop listening, text view name, set text activity get extra key username, then result underscore path. I set this result underscore path to results slash activity get extra key user ID, and then I set results equal to underscore firebase dot get reference result underscore path, and then I use results start listening. After this, next event will be on child added. So here I check if the child key equals activity get extra key edit. Okay, this is the exam. I'll just show you this button. So when button save is clicked, I send all the data to Firebase with key edit text exam get text. Okay, so if I set the exam as a key for the complete data, so if that key is equal to the exam which the user has selected, okay, there can be multiple exams, so user will select any one exam. So here if the child key equals that exam, if child key equals activity get extra key edit, then I set the text of all these edit text to the keys retrieved from this child value. The key exam, maths, max maths, English, max English, science and max science, all these are displayed in all the edit text which are here. And next is when button save is clicked, here I set a number variable error to 1, then I check if length of edit exam is more than 0, and I check for all the edit text if length of edit text maths, edit text English and edit text science is more than 0, and if length of edit text max maths, edit text max English and edit text max science is more than 0, then I set error to 0, and in the end if error is 1, then I toast fill empty fields. So if error is 0, if all the fields are filled, then I create a new map, put key name value text view name, it should be text view name get text, and then I put key exam value edit text exam get text. Similarly text view maths edit text maths get text, and like that I put the key max maths, English, max English, science and max science. And to this Firebase DB component results I add key edit text exam get text value map. So this will be the exam type and its results, and then I finish this activity. So on finish activity, user will move back to result list activity, and here the admin will see the result of that user, and then he can go back to student list activity and he can add results for other students. So next thing is, this is about the admin panel. Now let's go back to this overview. Here when user clicks on check result, he will move to the results page, which contains all this text view. It also contains a spinner, which is spinner 1, and all this is in a linear called linear underscore result, and it contains text view no result. So here also I have Firebase DB component results and Firebase auth have auth. In on create I do the same thing, results stop listening, text view name set text activity get extra key username, result path I set result path to results slash activity get extra key user ID, then I set results is equal to underscore firebase dot get reference result underscore path, and after that results start listening. And I also make linear result gone. Here I make linear result gone, and in the event on child added, I get the results to result list, I add child key to exam list, and here I make linear result visible, and I will also make this, I have this text view text view no result, I will make it gone, and here I get the child key to list string exam list, which will contain list of all the exams, and I display this exam list in spinner, which is spinner 1. Next is spinner 1 on item selected. Here he can select different positions and get the result of the exams which is select. So here I display the data from the map list. Like in text view exam, I display get value at position key exam of list map result list. Similarly in text view math, I display get value at position key maths of list map result list, and similarly in all the text views I display the max maths English key max English key science and key max science. After that, from all the text views I convert them to number variables, and I set a number variable total to their sum, and after that I set a number variable max to the sum of all the maximum numbers for each subject. And in text view total I display the string total, and in text view max total I display string max. So here this total will display the total of these three, and this will display the total of these three. This is text view no result. So that's all in coding part. Now let's have a look at it. Okay, so now I am logged in as an admin, and when I click on admin, I move to this admin panel. Here first I will add a news update. So here I will add news. Sorry, it is in white color, so not visible. Results declared, and when I click on send, it will appear here on 18 July results declared, and then I can add another message, tomorrow holiday. So it will appear here results declared and tomorrow holiday, and I can delete it also. Results declared. So now I have results declared and tomorrow holiday. Let's move back and add result. So here I have list of users. Now I am the only user. So for myself I will add the result exam. Let's write June 2020. Maths 60, science 7, English 70 and science 70. And when I click on save, it gets saved here. When I click on edit, I can edit this data like 76, 79 and click on save. So 79 will appear here. Now let's go back and check the page. So here it displays the news feed, result declared and tomorrow holiday. And when I click on check results, here it displays the exam and the marks in different subjects, the total out of how many marks. So that's all in this video. Thank you very much for watching this.